It gives me great pleasure to officially declare the 2010 Flower and Food Festival open!
Not everything always goes smoothly in the life of a politician. You have to be willing to pose for the cameras in front of an audience made up of the classmates of children here in the show kitchen. You also have to be ready to answer questions about how Scotland's food and drink sectors are going to grow according to plan.
Well, one thing Scotland's great at as a nation, of course, is producing some of the world's best food and drink. And Scottish Food and Drink Fortnight is all about celebrating and showcasing the fantastic larder that we do have on our own doorstep. And there's about 130 events taking place across Scotland in our communities where people will be able to go and sample this fantastic produce that we do have. And of course, it's about celebrating this major industry in Scotland. We're talking about 360,000 jobs alone in the food and drink sector. It's worth about £10 billion to the Scottish economy. And the Scottish Government supporting this fortnight because we see huge potential to grow the food and drink industry in Scotland and really become even bigger in terms of its economic contribution than it is at the moment, because we've got a fantastic reputation throughout the world, and let's capitalise on that, and that's what Food and Drink Fortnight is all about.
You've set the industry the target of increasing the value of Scots food and drink exports from 10 billion to 12 billion a year. That's quite an ambitious target, isn't it?
This industry already contributes massively to the Scottish economy, and we do have a very ambitious target to reach within the next few years, which the food and drink industry have signed up to. The great news is we're making fantastic progress towards that target. We're seeing food and drink exports rocketing over the last few years alone, and we're seeing demand for Scottish brands across Scotland, England and Wales increasing by 30%. That's over £300 million just over the last 2 or 3 years. One way in which we can further capitalise on Scotland's fantastic opportunity to grow the food and drink sector is to ensure the industry is all working together. And Scotland Food and Drink, which is an industry-led organisation, has been making really good progress over the last few years trying to achieve that. Because particularly when it comes to overseas markets, we can achieve a lot more with all the sectors working together as opposed to their own different silos. And that's why the Scottish Government's thrown a lot more resources behind export promotions, and we're working with Scotland Food and Drink as an organisation to make sure that we get Scotland's message that we do produce some of the world's best food and drink right out across the planet. And that is meeting with a lot of success, which is great for the Scottish economy, it's great for Scotland's image, and of course our clean and green image we do have as a nation, it helps promote our food and drink overseas as well.